He'll take criticism. He'll handle stress and he'll weather failure. But what he won't survive is when you speak to him like he does not matter. I know that I'm preaching good right now. Men don't shut down because they're weak. They shut down because they are wounded. And that wound, it doesn't always bleed. Sometimes it just gets quiet. It just goes silent. And ladies, I want you to know respect isn't about worship. It's about worth. See, the word respect is often misunderstood. To some, it sounds like domination or control or the patriarchy or power. But for a man who's just trying and growing and showing up every day, respect isn't about being superior. It's really about being seen as human. Respect is to a man what affection is to a woman. And without it, those men wither in silence. Dr. Emerson Eggerichs says, who wrote this powerful book, Love and Respect. That man is not asking for you to agree with everything that he's doing. He's asking you to disagree without disdain, without disrespect. There's a way that you can say, I'm frustrated with you, that still leaves his dignity intact. But too often it comes out as, or at least he hears it as, you never get it right. You're just like your father. You don't even listen. I should have done this. Those words don't just sting, they scar deeply. So we have to talk about the psychology of respect and male identity. Studies from the American Psychological Association show that men derive a significant portion of their identity from how they are perceived, especially by the people that are closest to them. They're not just sensitive to disrespect. Their brains are neurologically wired to interpret it as rejection, says Dr. Ron Levant, which means that the tone of your voice, the look in your eyes, the atmosphere you create, the timing of your correction can be the difference between connection and collapse. He might not even say anything when it happens, but something inside of him begins to shut off. And once that switch is shut off, it's not easy for them to turn that back on. They will never mention the words that cracked him, that broke him. Most men will remember the moment it happened. The first time someone spoke to them like their opinion didn't matter. The first time they were laughed at for being honest or devalued. The first time love sounded like sarcasm dressed in authority. And they never forgot how that moment made them feel on the inside. It's not the yelling that breaks him. It's the subtle withdrawal of respect in their life. Because a man can fall down and rebuild. He can be broke and bounce back up. But when he feels belittled in his own home or in a relationship that's supposed to be safe, he does not feel safe. If anything, he feels small and worthless, and his ego will never let him say it. I want you to know that he's not power hungry. He's presence starved. It's not about needing to be in charge and you need to respect me. It's about needing the basic human need to be regarded. He wants to feel like his thoughts matter, that his efforts aren't just invisible, that his presence actually changes the room. And when you speak to him and you use your words to tear him down, you make him feel like he's disposable, and he'll start to believe it. When you dismiss him mid-sentence and he stops opening up, just the little rolling of your eyes, and he stops dreaming out loud. And when that happens, you don't just lose his words, you lose his warmth and his presence. It's not too late. If you love a man, don't just ask him to be better. Ask yourself, do the hard work of asking yourself if you've been a safe place for his dignity. You can challenge him without tearing him down. You can lead with strength without making him feel small. You can disagree without disarming his manhood. He's not asking to be feared. He's asking to be respected. And that kind of respect, it's not about a hierarchy. It's about honoring the weight that he always has to carry in silence. If you're taking notes, write this down. Respect isn't submission, it's recognition. He's not asking to be right. He's asking to be heard without being humiliated. Your tone can build or tear down that man. He wants connection without being cut down. And if he doesn't feel respected, he'll stop reaching. And if he stops reaching, at some point, he'll stop revealing his heart. Hopefully this helps. If you've ever loved a man who grew quiet, distant, or numb, this might be why. Send this to someone who doesn't know that their tone and their words are tearing something down. And subscribe to The Pain Project, because men don't need to be worshiped. They just need to be respected. And when they are, they rise.